All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're here to do another part 2 of my Tesla accessories that I told you guys I was going to do. My part 1 will be linked down below. This is where the accessories get really interesting. This is where we added more complicated mods and stuff like that to this car compared to the original video that I did. I'm super happy with how this car has turned out. I think it's in a great place right now. These are all the mods that I've wanted to do to the car. These are all finished now in my part 2. If there is anything else that I do in a part 3, I will let you guys know. I know that there is a couple of more videos that I'll be doing with my Tesla that I definitely want to talk to you guys about, like gaming on the Tesla with the controller that I got, which I'll show you guys. And then a couple of other things that are coming straight from Tesla that are really cool accessories as well. So stay tuned for those. But for now, if you guys want to support me and the channel, links and affiliate links will be down below on some of these products as well. I didn't get any of these for free. I did buy all these myself, but since I like the products, I asked to be an affiliate for these companies and stuff like that, so I can give you guys and save you guys some money as well, because you save 10% when you use my links below. So if you guys want to do that and support me, they'll be down there. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
All right, guys, let's start off with the outside of the car like we usually do here. And you guys are noticing something that I talked about in my last video, and they are the caliper covers that you have here on the wheels. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, there's a few accessories on here that I couldn't do myself because of the nature of how you do them. This is obviously one of them because you need to lift the tire up and jack them up. So this is one of the accessories that I got another company to do. And this is from a company called Option Motorsports. They're in Harrison, New Jersey, and they are fantastic. I mean, they didn't know who I was or anything. It's not like I got any discount for them from shouting them out. I paid for them to do the stuff I needed them to do, but they knocked it out of the park with everything that I wanted. There was 3 things that I asked them to do, 3 accessories that you guys will see in this video, and I think they were fairly priced. You know, for everything that I wanted, I don't think anything was crazy expensive. I think it was pretty respectable for what they were asking. So if you guys, and they specialize in Teslas, they work with Teslas all the time, so you can bring them a Tesla and they'll install any kind of mod that you're out there getting, for whether it be from Hansho or any company out there that you buy them from. They will go ahead and install it, and they know about it most of the time as well because they work with so many Teslas. They also are a body shop, so of course if you guys want to bring your Tesla or any other car and get them wrapped and stuff like that, you can do it. When I was over there, I saw a Porsche sitting in their garage and a Ferrari and stuff, so obviously they were getting pretty good business from a lot of people and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely check them out. I will put their name down below in the links so you guys know who they are, but they did fantastic. But anyway, first thing that they did is these caliper covers, and I went with the yellow. As you guys can see, I really like the way that this makes the wheels stand out, and these were really, really great. You can see that the back ones obviously are a little bit smaller than the front, as you guys can see here. There you go. So the front ones are thicker because there's not like a back plate on the back of them like this one, but I think it looks really, really good in my opinion. I think it makes the wheels stand out when you're driving around. Of course, we did it to the front as well, or sorry, to the other side as well. And I think, like I said, I think it came out great. I like the yellow, how it stands out with the blue. I wanted them to stick out, and they do. So that's the first accessory we did. The next accessory you have here is the one on the front of the car, and this I did myself. It was really easy. This is the front spoiler, as you guys can see here, and this is from EV Base. Links will be down below for their product here, and these are amazing. I really like it. They have 3 different colors. I went with a matte black here with the cover here, and it is really easy to install. There's already like 8 or 10 screws underneath here that you just, you know, take out, and then you put this on here with some tape. It does come with 3mm sided tape just for extra protection, but you put that up there, you even it all out, you put it in, and then you screw it back in. So it's not only screwed in, but it's also double-sided tape. So this isn't going anywhere. And in my opinion, it looks really, really good, as you guys can see here. So I'm scrolling across here. Hopefully it's coming across in the shadows, not blocking most of it. But I think it really adds a really cool look that a lot of cars on the road are not going to have. And that's kind of what I wanted to do with some of these mods, is I wanted someone who saw this car on the road to, you know, have it stick out. I love the color blue, especially in the sunlight like you guys are seeing now. But I also wanted it to, you know, stick out when it was out there on the road and be a little different. And this front spoiler obviously adds to it. And don't forget, we added the spoiler from the last video on the back of it. So it worked out really well from Hansho, and, you know, got that in the back. That really elevates that experience. So those are the 2 things that I did to the outside of the car that I wanted to talk about. So those are it. And then actually, you know what? There's a third one. I also added the mud flaps from Han's show as well, so you guys can see them right here. You got there's 3 parts to them, at least the one I got. You could just get 2, but I got all 3 of them. So you got the mud flaps there on the back. They're easy to install too. They just clip in and out from the screws that are already there. And then you got the ones over here. So you got protection there, protection here, and then the ones in the front as well. And this is to prevent like rocks kicking and stuff like that from hitting your paint. So they're there protecting it. I have them obviously on both sides, and yeah, they work really well. So let's go ahead and move on to the inside. One of the most exciting things that I did in this video that I really like is what you guys have probably seen through the window already, and that is this right here. That is the Yoke wheel. This is from Honcho as well. I was really excited when I got this. This was one of the other things that I had to get installed by Option Motorsports as well. And there goes a butterfly. I almost went in the car. Really nice looking. I love the way that this looks in the car. I think it looks fantastic. Really has the nice look of like the white that you guys are looking at here. I left this in the middle as black. You could get like a cover for your airbag if you want to, but I really like the way this looks, the way this feels. It's leather. It's really premium feeling, and again, it makes the car stand out. As soon as someone sees this car through the window or sits down, they know that this is a different car, because they know that it's, you know, most people aren't going to have a Yoke in their Model 3, because that's only reserved for like the higher expensive models on a Tesla. So really like the way this looks, and it's really easy to drive too. A lot of people kept telling me like it's going to take like a week or 2 to get used to, but I got used to it in like 5 minutes. It really wasn't that big of a deal, and I really like the way it feels and the way it drives, and it just adds a little bit more fun to the car as well, because it's something unique that I didn't have before. And speaking right above that, we got the screen right here in front of us as well. Really like this little screen. So I got the Yoke wheel, so I figured it was a good time to add a screen right in front of it that kind of gives you a look into it. And this I installed myself. It was a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie, because you have to wire all the cables. The screen itself is really easy. If you were just getting the screen, it's really easy. It just harnesses, and you lift this up right here. You put the cables to there, and you harness it over there in the corner. So it wasn't that bad, but what I actually did also is I got the camera with it as well. And the camera was also 3mm sided tape, and I'm surprised that it's still standing, but it has worked and it hasn't fallen. But there it is, the camera sitting right there in the front of the car. And the reason that that's cool is because when you're using that camera, that basically means that when you're parking, you can see the car in front of you and see how close you can get to them, which is really nice. First of all, you had to wire the cable around through here and then go through the trunk. You had to take the whole entire frunk out, go wire it, and go underneath and everything. It was not fun, but I got it done, and I didn't have to pay anybody to do it, so I was proud of myself, and it worked out well. And then the whole point of the camera is that when you have this right here, you can control this through your wheel, like you see here. And then if I hit the camera here, you can see that it's showing my camera right now. If you guys can see, it's showing the front of my house right now. It says DHL driver comes around, and then you can just exit it. So, and what I really like about this screen here is, first of all, I like the smaller look. I know a lot of people have like the ones that are like boxy, that are like big square ones, but with the screen being right next to me, I thought this was a better solution right here, to have like a little one that, you know, still looks like a really good screen. And I really like the way that this looks. You have a bunch of different interfaces and stuff that you can scroll through. So if I scroll through this quickly, you can see all the different ones. So here's another interface. As I scroll through these, they have, I believe, 5 different ones that you can kind of scroll through and give you like different ways that your car is represented and stuff like that. So everything that your big Tesla screen will do, this one will do as well. You can see it opens up instantly with the door and then closes instantly when I close the door. So they all mimic each other pretty well. Shows you the speed. It shows you like the percentage. It shows you how much miles you have. Degrees outside, the camera, if you're in park, reverse and stuff like that, and then it's ready. What I really like too is that the screen lets you use CarPlay. As you guys can see, there's a CarPlay icon, there's a settings area. It shows you like your PSI for your wheels when you start driving. And it has, like I said, CarPlay and Android Auto built in, which is really nice. So you can go ahead and use Android and CarPlay on here, which is cool. And it is a touchscreen, so you can go ahead and scroll down, and you have like quick settings right here. Again, there's CarPlay and Android Auto right there. You can quickly open your passenger door or preheat the battery. It does have speakers built in, not something I would use on a consistent basis because it's not like that loud, but it is there if you need it for something and all that. So it's a good touchscreen, and it has good vibrancy. It's worked well since I've gotten it. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. And, you know, haven't had any issues with it. And I think it goes well for having a Yoke wheel and having like a screen right in front of you. It's like a perfect height for it. And I can see like the car and the speed and stuff like that. And it works really well. and I'm really happy with it, and the camera in front as well. The next accessory we got is actually sitting right here, and this is a really cool accessory that a lot of people recommend everybody in Tesla do, which obviously is why I did it, and I'm super happy I did, and that is the fact that this screen now rotates. This is the third thing and the last thing that I had Option Sports do, which is install the mount that goes behind this. If you guys can see back there, it's kind of mounted. And now you can swivel the screen to the passenger side all the way to the right, or I can move it all the way to me as well. You can also move it a little bit up and down if you need to. So it's a really good swivel screen, and it not only does it make the screen swivel, but it also makes the screen pop out a little bit more, so it's not as against to the back, which I actually really like. It feels like the screen's a little closer to me, but really, really highly recommended. It's really awesome to be able to not only have the screen closer to you, but also being able to move it left and right depending on who's watching on the passenger side or who's not. I really, really like that. And speaking of that, the screen, what I added to this as well is this little phone mount, because I do like Uber driving and stuff like that, so I can put my phone right here and it's wirelessly charging. All the cables are nicely hiding in the glove compartment that you can't see besides the one that's plugged into there. And then this little thing on the side came with the phone. It's like a little plastic like protector that goes around the screen, and this lights up in blue at night, or whatever color you pick, but I had mine lighting up in blue to match the blue on the back shield as well. So this lights up pretty nicely on the back as well, along with the blue lights that we talked about in the last video that we did. So we got blue here, we got blue on the screen here, and then blue on the outskirts that came with the Tesla. So really, really happy with how all of this came out, and how, you know, it all kind of showcased with the lights and the way that this moves and swivels now with the wheel and with the screen here as well. I think it's in a great, great place. And one of the other things, and we'll talk more about this when I do my gaming specific video, is this Juula controller. This is a Bluetooth controller that pairs with your Tesla. It's made specifically for the Tesla. It comes in two different colors. I got this white one here, and I also got a black one hiding somewhere down here somewhere. A black one as well. And you can plug it in with these little dongles that it comes with, and then it plugs in to your glove compartment or wherever you want to plug it in. So there you go, little USB stick. And yeah, this controller works really well. We'll talk about that more in the gaming video, but I'm really happy with that controller to be able to play some of the Tesla games in the car. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I added to my Tesla here in my part 2. So between all the accessories that I had in my part 1 and now also in my part 2, I think my Tesla is in a really good place. The sun is beaming right now. It's in a really good place right now, and really like everything I've done to it. Like I said, these are all the accessories for the most part that I've gotten. There will be a few more videos coming out on my Tesla with the gaming features, with that controller, and an accessory coming from Tesla themselves that I'm really excited to check out. That's fun for the car. That's very out there accessory that I didn't even know Tesla was making, so I'm excited to show you guys that. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you guys, you know, between the first part and the second part, got some cool ideas for your car as well. Like I said, if you guys want to support me and the channel, links will be down below in the description for most of the products that I talked about here. And thank you guys again, and until next time.